a better stand, put money in my mom's hand. Get my daughter this college plan, so she don't need no man. Stay far from timid, only make moves when your heart's in it. And live the free sky's the limit.
Fucking video. First off, get the fuck out.
A nigga never been as broke as me. I like that. When I was young, I had 2 pair of leaves. Besides that, the pinstripes and the gray. The one I wore on Mondays and Wednesdays. While niggas flirt, I'm throwing tigers on my shirt and alligators. You wanna see the inside? I see you later. They come the drama. Oh, that's that nigga with the fake. Wow, why you punch me in my face? Stay in your place, play your position. Here come my intuition. Go in this nigga pocket, rob him while his friends watch it, and hoes clock it. Here comes respect. His crew's your crew, or they might be next. Look at they man, big man, they never try, so we roll with them, stole with them. I mean loyalty. Niggas bought me milks at lunch. The milks with chocolate, the cookies, butter crunch, 80. Long as I got stuff for most of them soft. Even when I was wrong, I got my point across. They depicted me the boss. Of course, my orange box cutter make the world go round. Plus I'm fucking bitches ain't my homegirls now. Start stacking, dabbled in crack, gun packing. Nickname Medina, made the scenes, took my Ninas. From gym class to in-glass, pass off for global. The only nigga with a mobile. Can't you see like total? Getting larger in waist and taste. Ain't no telling where the spelling is heading. Just in case, keep a shell at the tip of your melon. Clear the space. Your brain was a terrible thing to waste. Realizing to master enterprise, and I ain't have to be in school by 10. I then began to encounter with my counterparts to how to burn the block apart. Break it down into sections. Drugs by these selections. Some use pipes, others use injections. Syringe sold separately. Frank the deputy, quick to grab my Smith & Wesson like my dick was missing. To protect my position, my corner, my layer. While we out here, say the hustler's prayer. If the game shakes me or breaks me, I hope it makes me a better man. Take a better stand, put money in my mom's hand. Get my daughter this college plan, so she don't need no man. Stay far from timid, only make moves when your heart's in it. And live the phrase, sky's the limit. Motherfucker. nigga never been as broke as me. I like that. When I was young, I had 2 pair of leaves. Besides that, the pinstripes and the gray. The one I wore on Mondays and Wednesdays. While niggas flirt, I'm throwing tigers on my shirt and alligators. You wanna see the inside? I see you later. Here come the drama. Oh, that's that nigga with the fake. Wow, why you punch me in my face? Stay in your place, play your position. Here come my intuition. Go in this nigga pocket, rob him while his friends watch it, and hoes clock it. Here comes respect. His crew's your crew, or they might be next. Look at they man, big man, they never try, so we roll with them. I stole with them, I mean loyalty. Niggas bought me milks at lunch. The milks with chocolate, the cookies, butter crunch, 80 long as I got stuff for most of them soft. Even when I was wrong, I got my point across. They depicted me the boss. Of course, my orange box cutter make the world go round. Plus I'm fucking bitches ain't my homegirls now. Start stacking, dabbled in crack, gun packing. Nickname Medina, made the scenes, took my Ninas. From gym class to English, pass off for global. The only nigga with a mobile. Can't you see like total? Getting larger in waist and taste. Ain't no telling where this spelling is heading. Just in case, keep a shell at the tip of your melon. Clear the space. Your brain was a terrible thing to waste. Realizing to master enterprise, and I ain't have to be in school by 10. I then began to encounter with my counterparts of how to burn the block apart. Break it down into sections. Drugs by these selections. Some use pipes, others use injections. Syringe sold separately. Frank the deputy, quick to grab my Smith & Wesson like my dick was missing. To protect my position, my corner, my layer. While we out here, say the hustler's prayer. If the game shakes me or breaks me, I hope it makes me a better man. Take a better stand. Put money in my mom's hand. Get my daughter this college plan, so she don't need no man. Stay far from timid. Only make moves when your heart's in it. And live the phrase, sky's the limit. Motherfucker. 88. And live the phrase, sky's the limit. Take a better stand. Put money in my mom's hand. Get my daughter this college plan, so she don't need no man. Stay far from timid. Only make moves when your heart's in it. And live the phrase, sky's the limit. A nigga never been as broke as me. I like that. When I was young, I had 2 pair of leaves. Besides that, the pinstripes and the gray. The one I wore on Mondays and Wednesdays. While niggas flirt, I'm throwing tigers on my shirt and alligators. You wanna see the inside? I see you later. Here come the drama. Oh, that's that nigga with the fake. Wow, why Why you punch me in my face? Stay in your place, play your position. Here come my intuition. Go in this nigga pocket, rob him while his friends watch it, and hoes clock it. Here comes respect. His crew's your crew, or they might be next. Look at they man eye, big man, they never try, so we roll with them. I stole with them, I mean loyalty. Niggas bought me milks at lunch, the milks with chocolate, the cookies, butter crunch, 80 long as I got stuff for most of them soft. Even when I was wrong, I got my point across. They depicted me the boss. Of course, my orange box cutter make the world go round. Plus I'm fucking bitches ain't my homegirls now. Start stacking, dabbled in crack, gun packing. Nickname Medina, made the scenes, took my Ninas. From gym class to English, pass off for global. The only nigga with a mobile. Can't you see like total? Getting larger in waist and taste. Ain't no telling where this felon is heading. Just in case, keep a shell at the tip of your melon. Clear the space. Your brain was a terrible thing to waste.
All right. What is going on, guys? What is going on? If there's any audio problems that we need to speak up, just let us know. Fair warning, because soon it'll be easier, because we could both just have dynamic mics that only pick up our voice. But for now, we're running with the old condenser. So
exactly.
So I apologize if the audio is a little. We'll both try to speak up, because usually when we do both of it, instead of it being turned towards me, I kind of turn it towards both of us. So it kind of requires both of us to speak up a little.
Yeah.
But we're gonna try our best for you guys, man. Man, we got an exciting weekend of wrestling, man. We got Durante, who I just referred to as DMD in our little starting screen. Durante McDaniel. So I think that's going to be your new nickname, man. DMD. But yeah, man, we got Durante in the chat, bro. We got Logan. Durante says, my brothers, how y'all doing? How's the family doing? Doing good, bro. Doing good, man. And Logan says, sorry I can't make the streams on Monday, y'all. I got to get up for work at 6 a.m. every day. Hey, man, listen. Yeah, we haven't got in parties in a minute, and we completely understand, bro. We understand you're a busy man, and you got to get up early. But, hey, you got to do what you got to do, man. No offense taken, bro. We completely understand for sure, bro. Always. You know you're our little bro, so, yeah, no offense taken, man. No offense at all. But, yeah, man. Yes, before we get into everything, man, let's hit the intro really quick. If this is your first time watching, you guys do not know how the show works. Every Monday, we are on here with Notorious Unscripted, and every Friday, 4 p.m. Central, we are on here with the news, man. Speaking of this past Monday's episode of Unscripted, does AEW have a tendency to rush their production, meaning certain matches, especially on last week's, not the last Dynamite we watched, but the one we covered on that episode, the one where John Morrison debuted, have a tendency to rush a little bit of matches, man, and a little bit of, one thing that I've talked about for a while is the rushing of entrances. The rushing of entrances, man. Yes, if you guys want to hear us go in depth on all that, man, we honestly covered everything really well on that episode, man. Yeah, we went the whole 9 yards on pretty much most of our big topics. We had a couple of them on that episode, man. So if you guys did miss that, you can now find that on all platforms, man. Anchor, Spotify, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts. And if you want to see it first, like I said, about 10:15 every single Monday night, right after Raw goes off the air for Unscripted, man. Also, If you guys did not get the merch, which I am wearing right now, as you can see, this is how it looks in person. You guys can now get the merch on bonfire.com, man. The link is in the link tree to all my social medias, and obviously my handle is right below my name, and the links to both of our social medias are in the description. Also at the top of the description is just a link to the merch. Like I said, bonfire.com, man. On the left, you got the base Notorious podcast logo design, and on the right, you have the Riddler-inspired Best Kept Secret to the IWC, which I am wearing now. I did get both designs. I will be wearing the other one for you guys on the Double or Nothing review, but I'll save that for then. It looks phenomenal, bro. I got it. I won't tell you guys what color I got it in, but it looks fantastic, man. But this is, shirts are very nice quality, man, and it looks way better than any image could, man. So if you guys get the chance, man, get the official merchandise for the Notorious Heels podcast live on Bonfire right now, man. And with that, if it's your first time watching, you guys do not know who we are here at the Notorious Heels podcast. I am Johnny Mayhem, one half of the host of this very show. And as for the other half, we got my man Sir K here. How's it going, man?
It's going good, man. It's going good. Just chilling out at, obviously, your place, man. Everything's cool, man. Everything's good. Durante-esque, like always. How am I? How's the family? I'm great, man. Family's great. Everything's just chill, man. I can't wait for Double or Nothing, man. But other than that, man, I'm good, man. What about you, Durante? And what about you, bro?
Oh, yeah, man. I'm good, man. I'm good. Yeah, chilling, man. Just getting ready for an exciting weekend of some wrestling, bro. And not too far from now, 30 days approximately until Forbidden Door. So
Hell yeah, man.
Very excited for that, and very, very excited for the stop that we make before Forbidden Door, which is Double or Nothing, man, and it is going to be heat.
Yeah.
Yes, it is going to be. I apologize for my dogs if you guys can hear them, but yes, it is going to be fantastic. I'm very excited for Double or Nothing, bro. So shit's gonna be pretty good, man. Shit's gonna be pretty good. I'm very excited. Obviously, we're gonna predict that at the end of the show, man. After we get done with all this news. And, yeah, man, so, as Durante asked, man, I'm good, family's good, bro, what about you? I seen your comment, speak up, clowns. I love it, bro, I love it. But, yeah, man, I'm good, family's good, bro, so, yeah, can't complain, man, can't complain.
Yeah,
man. What to get to first? Let's talk about Money in the Bank. Talk about Money in the Bank, the stop that not a lot of people are excited for.
Bro, what are you talking about? I'm so excited for fucking Money in the Bank.
Yeah, I guess.
State. Oh, wait, never mind.
Yeah, Money in the Bank. Money in the Bank is moved. Money in the Bank has been moved. Jesus.
Of course.
WWE posted the new poster for Money in the Bank. Still going to be on July 2nd. But instead of Allegiant Stadium, WWE has moved the venue to the MGM Grand Garden Arena. Look, man. WWE, I believe a couple months ago, WWE, I can't exactly remember, but it was something about Nick Khan wanting to use stadiums way more because
It looks
do you remember
better.
what his reason was? Or it was like,
I think he just said like it looks better and shit. Like something along the lines of how good it looks on when you're watching it.
yeah.
Something like that, man.
Yeah, and it was something like, it was them kind of making an excuse for why the tickets sell. Because they gave the excuse, which is completely idiotic because AEW does it all the time. They gave the excuse that if they go in a basketball arena, and I'm going to use this example because I remember this distinctly, when WWE was in the Chase Center, an arena that, I mean, if you look at it now, with the Golden State Warriors going back to the finals, that arena can very well fit 20,000 people in it. You know, and those fans are very passionate people. The fans of San Francisco, and the Bay Area and Oakland and the surrounding areas, and very passionate fans, as you could tell for anybody that's watched the Warriors game.
Oh, yeah.
WWE, when they went to the Chase Center, which is a brand new, beautiful arena, sold 4,000 tickets. Meanwhile, on a nightly basis, anytime the Warriors are in that arena, easily, let me see. Let me see what the capacity for the Chase Center is.
Sucks that WWE has to tarp off a nice ass new arena just because they can't sell tickets.
Yeah, so the Chase Center, the capacity is 18,064 seats. Now with WWE, we always bring this up. If they took down that huge set for no reason for Monday Night Raw and SmackDown, they have this huge set. If they took that down with the added seats, because you don't really need as much space for a wrestling show as you need for a basketball show, because the ring is, smaller than a basketball court, obviously. You add ringside seats, you're looking at about 19,000, maybe 20,000.
Yeah.
Probably like 21,000 if you got rid of that big set.
Mm-hmm.
But WWE, they think if they go to a basketball arena, they can only sell 5,000 tickets, which is absurd, because when I went to Allstate Arena, and they had a normal size set, nobody plays basketball there distinctly like the Bulls play in the United Center or something.
Yeah.
But even with that, Tony Khan sold 20,000 seats for Rampage in the United Center. And the United Center holds 20,000 for the Bulls. So I don't know why their logic is if it's a basketball arena, it limits the amount of tickets. It doesn't, because AEW does it all the time. Like, if Tony Khan could fit 20,000 in the Bulls basketball arena, why can't you fit 20,000 inside of the Golden State Warriors, which in today's day and age is a way more successful franchise than the Bulls?
Exactly.
And they fit 20,000 people for or if Tony Khan could fit 20,000 people in a basketball arena for a Rampage, why can't you fit that? They think the reason they can't fit that is because it's a smaller arena than a football stadium.
But no.
It's the product itself.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to go see the fucking product. It doesn't make any sense, but that's their logic, man. If they go in a basketball arena, they're limited to 8,000, 12,000 tickets, which is complete bullshit because, again, Tony Khan went into the Bulls Stadium, the United Center, and sold the thing out 20,000 deep. So
exactly. Just wait till they go to that Warrior Stadium when they go to LA for the first big time.
Yeah,
that shit's gonna be nuts. That arena's gonna look amazing when it's full.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, when they so with WWE's logic is the only way they can get 15,000 seats in the arena, or in 15,000 people in the arena, is if they go to a huge stadium, and here it backfired.
That makes sense.
Even the MGM Grand. With that logic, with WWE's logic, I thought you weren't going to be able to have that many people in that arena.
Exactly.
It's just nobody wants to go see it. Nobody wants to go see this shit, especially when you're in the midst of hyping Clash at the Castle. You have SummerSlam that's so close to Money in the Bank.
It really is.
You're basically telling people,
don't
go to Money in the Bank.
Spend your money, go to UK or go to SummerSlam, wherever the fuck that is.
Because SummerSlam is literally 3 weeks later.
Damn. Fuck.
SummerSlam, I believe SummerSlam is like July 30-something, and Money in the Bank is July 2nd. Exactly. There is a 3-week gap.
And most of the fans that are buying tickets to Money in the Bank, they usually want to go see like a Roman Reigns or a Bloodline, and if they ain't there, what the fuck are people buying tickets for? I know WWE fans aren't going to be buying tickets for Cody Rhodes by then. So, the hell's going to go on?
Yeah.
Doesn't make sense, bro. And their logic makes, if you can't sell out a basketball arena, why would you try to sell out an arena when a smaller crowd is going to look worse in an arena than it would a stadium than arena?
Exactly.
You're like, I don't get their logic, bro. It literally makes no sense.
No. Your football stadium show is WrestleMania.
That's
Nothing else. It doesn't make any sense why you have why they want to make every pay-per-view like that. I mean, it just makes no sense. It really doesn't, man.
Another big three you could put in a baseball stadium.
Exactly.
That's the good medium point for the sizes. Weekly always better be basketball arenas. And the other big ones, Royal Rumble. I love Royal Rumble in the baseball stadiums. I think a SummerSlam could work in a baseball stadium. Survivor Series, no one gives a fuck about Survivor Series anymore. Throw that wherever the fuck you want. You can have that shit in a bingo hall. And for Money in the Bank, just make it a part of a different pay-per-view. Don't make it its own.
Just put it at WrestleMania, bro.
Exactly.
Just have it be the opening match of WrestleMania. They like to put filler and get everybody on the Mania card anyway. Just move it back to Mania. There's no reason why it needs to be its own pay-per-view, man. And I think I like your point about the baseball stadiums, but I think you could do something very different in a baseball stadium and I think you can make it work if you put Rumble and SummerSlam in a baseball stadium, because for Rumble you're facing the dugout.
Yeah.
So you kind of have your back to the skyline almost, and I like that, but I think for SummerSlam you could switch it around, and you could, for SummerSlam, have the background of your set be a sky. And I think it'd be sick. I think it'd be awesome. And I don't know if they'd ever if they'd ever do that. Probably not.
No.
They're probably just gonna start throwing everything in
just football arenas.
Yeah, because even next year's Rumble, it's not gonna be a baseball stadium. It's going to be the place they went in 2017, which was actually pretty dope. The ramp was super long, but the crowd looked really dope. But
they had a cart to fucking wheel people to the ring.
The Alamo Dome, I think it's called, or something like that. Or I think it's something dome. But yeah, I mean that was really cool, man. But I mean at that stage of the game, they came off of 2016, which was a really good year for them, man. But going into this, I don't know if you're going to get that same kind of crowd reaction. And I'm sure they'll have a big crowd because Royal Rumble's the draw, really.
Yeah.
But I don't know if those fans are going to be as good as they were for the 2017 Royal Rumble. Like I said, coming off of 2016, that was a fantastic year for them.
And nowadays, no one gives a shit anymore. Why should anybody?
Exactly, bro. So, Money in the Bank has been moved from Allegiant Stadium, which was the location of SummerSlam last year, and has a capacity of 65,000 people, to the MGM Grand Arena, which is the location of AEW's Double or Nothing 2019, and has a capacity of 17,000. The reported reason for the move is poor ticket sales, with original tickets for the event being refunded. Oh, wow, they don't even get them switched?
Damn. So you got a fucking ticket hunt again? It's not that hard for their shows. Never mind.
If that was AEW, I'd be pissed.
Oh, yeah, you'd be fucked.
I'd be fucking pissed.
Oh, I'd be so pissed. They just fucking... And these arenas take forever to send you that money.
Mm-hmm.
For that fucking Dynamite we had to cancel because of the snow. what did we get? Like, wasn't it like 3 months later?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Hell nah, bro. And WWE tickets, nonetheless. You gotta wait 3 months for that fucking $400 you just spent.
Yeah, I was gonna say you're waiting fucking 4 months for $4,000 to go back in your account that you spent for the whole family to go to Money in the Bank.
Literally. Fuck that.
You know, that's fucked, man. That's fucked. But yeah, man. I mean, you know, AEW is not competition, but you know, I never seen them have to move a pay-per-view location other than other reasons than poor ticket sales.
Exactly.
Because I remember they were going to bring Full Gear to St. Louis, but something... what happened in St. Louis?
Wasn't there like a hurricane or something? Or nah, not a hurricane, but it was like something happened.
Something that was out of their control.
And they were like, oh, we gotta move it. And
Yeah.
TK was talking shit about that today, that they had to move stadiums. He was tweeting about how he had one of the best days of his life. He had a good meeting with Warner Media about the future, and then he told Dana White over dinner that that WWE had to downgrade their stadium for Money in the Bank. I was dead.
Because my thing is, if tickets... Let's see.
What? Logan says in the chat, basketball is even worse. I got Timberwolves tickets in 2020, right before it got canceled by COVID. Didn't give me the refund until a whole year.
Wow.
Dude, I'd been so pissed.
Wow, that's... Oh.
Because me and you basically forgot about that Double or Nothing money. I could just imagine Timberwolves money. Oh. Fuck that, bro. I'd be so pissed.
Jesus. I wish somebody said how many tickets they did sell.
Oh, they probably sold like 5,000 and a 65,000 Bro, you know the arena was pissed.
And
Allegiant Stadium.
Yeah, and like to Sir K's point, like wouldn't you rather move those people instead of refunding them, because then you have 5,000 that are going to 5,000 will look way better in a 17,000 seat arena than a 65. You will look like morons in a 65,000 seat arena with 5,000 people there.
And let's say they did sell around 5,000. If those tickets got canceled and they got a refund, those same 5,000 people aren't fucking going to the different stadium. They're not switching up their whole shit. You probably lost like 2,500 people through that system, through that move. So now you got 3,000 people showing up for Money in the Bank. Come on, bruh.
Let's see. How many tickets WWE sold before the ticket change? The last available count I grabbed, this is from WrestleTix Patreon.
Oh, God.
You were close. Yeah. The last available ticket count I grabbed as soon as I found out about the rumors, assuming they were true, the ticket map might come down fast, was 6,943 tickets.
They were 59,000 seat tickets short of a whole ass stadium, bro. Allegiant Stadium is the one that stopped them. It wasn't, it wasn't
Yeah, they were
WWE.
like, dude, you guys are gonna look like fucking fools in here. Because that's what Nick Khan wanted.
Exactly.
He wanted a bigger arena because it looks better.
And then Allegiant Stadium was like, this ain't about to make us, it's about to cost more to run this shit than you're making in these ticket sales. We ain't doing this.
Yeah. He said, I went through the seating chart again to adjust my estimate as upper decks were never fully opened.
Damn. I knew.
My final estimate for the setup was 24,867 tickets, which mean they had 17,000 tickets. They had 17,924 tickets left. MGM Grand will likely be a setup of around 12,000.
Damn.
And obviously we know that goes to 17, man. So they had available 24,000 tickets, and they had 17,924 left.
Fuck.
So they sold 6,000 tickets, man. Almost 943.
The fuck, man. That is sad.
Yeah. Ridiculous. Jesus. So, it looks like they're going to be, adding the stage. Just imagine that. Your set is so fucking big, it takes away 5,000 seats.
Like, why?
Why is your set that big?
Literally.
Makes zero fucking sense but my God, man. WWE forced to move venues, bro, and they yet again make themselves look like idiots. Blithering idiots, man.
Literally, man. That is sad.
Looks like, if you're in the area for Money in the Bank, well, now I guess they're back at zero, man, because they refunded all those people instead of moving them.
Yep.
So, looks like they're back at zero, so I wonder if moving to the MGM is going to be even better for them, or if it's going to be even worse. So, we'll just have to wait and see on that, man. But, speaking of WWE, WWE's brand split. The brand split, man. Everybody loves the good old WWE brand split, don't we?
Oh, yeah. Back when they actually had a roster to split. Now they're just splitting the fucking... They used to be able to split like a whole pie. Now they fucking split like one piece. And you can barely eat any of it. The fuck?
WWE's brand split is essentially done. Wow.
No way.
On Wrestling Observer Live, Brian Alvarez recently discussed WWE's booking. He said that almost half of Raw's crew is going to be present on SmackDown Friday. This includes Cody Rhodes, Seth Rollins. Therefore, there essentially is no brand split at this point. This isn't anything official, but the brand extension is essentially done here. Half of the Raw crew is going to be on SmackDown. Half of the Raw crew is going to be on SmackDown Friday. Cody's going to be there. I think Seth is going to be there. Edge doing whatever it makes for a better show. As we mentioned 1,000 times, at this point the brand split seems to be safe because Fox and USA Network loves having stars exclusive to their network. That doesn't make sense though, because if they're on the other show, then they're not exclusive.
I think for what's happening is they only have certain people that are exclusive, like the big ones. They're going to have to, because that's what the network is going to want, even though you still have Roman on both shows. But it's like they try to please the networks, but you literally can't. You got to tell the networks, like, our roster isn't big enough. You got to deal with it.
Exactly.
So, oh fucking well.
Yeah, man, I mean, WWE's going to have to let them know, because I'm sure at some point, man, the people at USA are going to be like, why the fuck is Cody Rhodes, Seth, and Seth Rollins and Edge, why are they on SmackDown? Those are, like, 3 of the biggest stars on Raw. So, like, makes no fucking sense whatsoever. Yes, at this time, the brand split seems to be safe because Fox and USA love having stars exclusive to their network. Then again, few stars are actually exclusive at this point. The brand split makes for a better show because talent can theoretically receive a better focus.
Okay.
But there isn't any statement on the split ending. As mentioned, it is essentially done. It remains to be seen how WWE plans to form a balanced roster. WWE will eventually have to address the prospect of all the company's major men's championships going to Fox.
And there was that story, like, I think like 2 weeks ago, where they have the draft set and date for themselves, internally set. What are you guys doing? Is it over? Are you still doing the draft? Because I know they're going to do that draft. It's like surface level brand split. Only enough to just please the networks.
Right.
And my answer to that is, don't have both your brands be housed by two completely separate networks. You should have known what that was going to cost. As a smart businessman, you would think, both of my shows are going to completely separate people. They're going to want to compete with each other. And I don't want to have to compete my two shows, not internally. You would think a smart businessman would be smart enough to make that play, to not do that. Come on. Doesn't make sense.
Exactly. Yeah. From the moment two separate networks got involved with this, you had to have known that this was going to be a bad decision, man. And I mean, WWE was kind of blinded by the money part of it, and they don't really care about the cost that comes with the quality of their show, which was already bad before. But at this point, man, when you have nobody on the roster, it's unwatchable. It's really unwatchable, man. And yeah, it makes no sense whatsoever, man. So it's essentially done, but it's not.
Exactly.
So that's pretty much that. Crown Jewel.
Yay.
WWE have confirmed. What do you hear this weekend? WWE have confirmed that they will be returning to Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, on Saturday, November 5th.
The fuck? November 5th.
For Crown Jewel.
Why?
What other pay-per-views happen on the first weekend of November?
Oh, yeah. They're really trying to compete that? Oh, my God.
You are trying to
realize that.
counter-program Crown Jewel with Full Gear. Or Full Gear with Crown Jewel.
Oh, yeah, because fucking all the audience has got to be, I got to watch Goldberg again. All the fucking replies to their post about Crown Jewel is, oh no, Goldberg's coming back, isn't he? I'm like, damn. I hope not, bro. I really hope not.
Yeah, man. I mean, he's always associated with these Saudi shows.
We're going to have to see Taker come out of retirement again. We're going to have to see fucking... I think Michaels is smart enough to not take that call anymore. I think he knows his limits after that shit.
Yeah.
We'll probably get fucking good old Kane. Who knows what they're going to get.
Ridiculous, man. WWE really thinks they have a shot with putting Crown Jewel up against Full Gear. Good luck. Good fucking luck with that one, man.
That's what we're going to be talking about that weekend. Bro, we ain't even predicting Crown Jewel that weekend. Fuck that shit. What the fuck?
Bruh.
I ain't spending a whole 5 minutes trying to predict Crown Jewel.
These shows, man. These shows suck ass, bro. What is this? And WWE.
Why?
What is... AEW distinctly said from its creation. I remember Cody Rhodes said this shit on a press conference in the early days of AEW. They asked them if they were going to be running shows parallel to WrestleMania, Royal Rumble, SummerSlam, all those shows. And he said no. Those are their weekends. So what does AEW do? They go and get their own weekends where they, all in or all out and double or nothing. Sometimes I wish we're on different weekends because Labor Day and Memorial Day are just horrible weekends to have a pay-per-view because do you know how many people end up not being able to watch the show because they can't get it off of work?
And your fans are adults with jobs. So how about you don't put in a weekend where they most likely got to work that weekend? Especially if they work retail. Because somehow retail has this fucking hard-on for those two holidays.
Mm-hmm. Exactly, man. So, with that, they go and get their own weekends, and they make them their thing.
Mm-hmm.
And what does WWE have to go and do? Interfere with their weekends, as if that does anything good for them, because all of the shows they put up against AEW shows are never going to be as good as AEW shows, bro.
Clash at the Castle.
In what world is Clash at the Castle going to be better than All Out or All In 2?
Exactly. And
Come on now.
Durante asked a true-ass question. When the fuck is Survivor Series? They ain't even talked about Survivor Series.
Well, last year, I remember Crown Jewel and Survivor Series had like a 3-week gap.
Yeah, it was like 2 or 3 weeks.
Yeah, super short. So
I don't get it, bruh.
ridiculous, man. Ridiculous. Yeah, WWE yet again just showing just such desperate activity, man. I mean, you people get on AEW when they slightly bring up WWE references and you say they're just trying, that's so desperate. You honestly can't get more desperate than trying to counter-program a whole pay-per-view weekend that for the last 3 years they have distinctly told us these are our weekends. Beginning of March, end of May, beginning of September, and beginning of November. Those are always have been AEW's weekends. And WWE, for the longest time, have never ran shit on any of those weekends.
Yeah.
But now, all of a sudden, it's distinctly those weekends they want to run shows on. And AEW's never done anything like that to them. But, man...
But AEW is not competition, though. It's not. It's so small. They're not competition, but we gotta try to counter-program their shows with our shitty-ass shows.
How does that make sense, bro?
It really don't, bruh. It really don't. Fucking Crown Jewel. Oh, yeah, because a Goldberg match is gonna compete with fucking CM Punk and MJF 2. Who knows what the fuck the main event's gonna be. Come on, bruh.
Ridiculous, man. Ridiculous.
Well, fuck CM Punk. I gotta see Goldberg. Come on, bro. Get the fuck out of here.
Speaking of things that are ridiculous, WWE NXT 2.0 Superstar getting a name and gimmick change.
Oh, God.
This week on NXT, they shot a video that included shots of Venice, Italy, and a well-dressed man with high fashion sense.
Dude, who is this guy? I don't even know who this is. I'm intrigued to hear who this is.
And they flash the name Giovanni Vinci. And supposedly it is Fabian Eichner. That is going to be this well-dressed man from Venice, Italy.
He's not even Italian, right? Isn't he fucking British or something?
No, he's Italian.
Oh, he is? Never fucking knew that, bro. Bro, what was the name?
Giovanni Vinci.
Bro, they chose the most generic Italian name ever.
Yeah, he is from Italy. Fabian.
Fabian Eichner. Giovanni Vinci.
Giovanni Vinci. What?
What do you say to that? Besides just, why, bruh? Why? Just let the man be... Is Fabian Eichner his real name?
Yes.
That explains it.
Yep. Fabian Eichner is his real name.
Yep. I can't wait till that starts hitting the big people, bruh.
I always think... You mentioned that, and I always think... I often think sometimes... What the hell would they try to name Johnny Gargano if he was still in NXT?
Bro, they would have gave him the weirdest shit. Where is he from? Cleveland? Oh.
Fucking...
Jeremy Brown. Cleveland, like the Cleveland Browns. You know they would.
That's awful.
Jeremy Brown. It's just fucking Gargano.
Johnny fucking Gargano. Jeremy Brown. Oh my god. Horrible, dude. I often think, like, what... I could also see them... Well, not really with Gargano, because Gargano is actually his last name, but... yeah, I don't think he would get the Ciampa treatment, and they would just call him Ciampa. But I think they would probably rename him something completely different.
Oh, you know it. Jeremy Wrestling.
Oh, horrible, dude. Yes, but Giovanni Vinci
Bro,
is and this well-dressed man with high fashion sense.
So basically how he was in Imperium.
Literally, that's what they made him towards the end of their run. They were just a couple well-dressed lads from across
Across the pond.
Exactly.
Come on,
Exactly, bro.
Fuck?
Yes.
Oh, bro.
You can't make this shit up, bro. You can't. I can only imagine what they wanted to name Roderick Strong.
Oh, bro.
Probably wanted to name him like fucking Anthony.
Bro, why do they always choose weird names?
Anthony Morgan or something.
They would. Anthony Morgan. Just fucking Roddy. Like, come on, bro.
Unbelievable, man. But yes, Fabian Eichner looks to be Giovanni Vinci on NXT 2.0.
Why?
And my thing is, I thought this man would genuinely be released in the cuts because I thought the whole reason they split him from the act
They didn't care for him?
was because he didn't want to change his name. I thought that's why. I thought he was refusing the name change and refusing the call-up. So I thought that maybe they were just going to get rid of him because what are you going to do? But they must have told him, like, look, you can either get released or you're going to...
this gimmick.
Yeah, or, you can have this Italian fashion gimmick.
Because when he was getting called up with Imperium, I don't think he was going to get called up as Giovanni Vinci. He was going to be given a Nazi name, too. He probably saw that and was like, no, I'm not being given a Nazi name.
That could have also been another reason as well. Marcel Barthel is German. Mm-hmm. Walter, they think, is German, too.
But he's Austrian.
But he's Austrian, but you know how... I believe Austria is, like, very close to Germany.
It is. It's like a neighboring...
Yeah, so... Vince seen him and was like, oh, guy looks German.
Talks kind of German.
They hear the way he says his name. He pronounces his name as Walter. So, Germans usually pronounce a W as a V. So, Vince hears that and is like, oh, German. Mm-hmm. And then he looks at Marcel Barthel, who actually is German. He had the little patch on his track jacket.
Oh,
he's like, oh, Marcel Barthel sounds German as well. So you got Walter and fucking Marcel Barthel and, Ludwig. And Gunther.
With Eichner, too, since he was Italian, they might have not given a Nazi name. They were probably going to give him, like, some Stalin name. Some communist name. You know it. They're going to give him some fucking Stalin-like name. Oh, bro. They would have named him, like, fucking Nikolai or some shit. Just his Italian ass.
Yeah,
bro.
Yeah. That could be another reason as well they wanted to strip him from the act because Vince wanted Gunther, and I can't believe they named Walter Gunther. It's like so fucking horrible, man.
Every time I try to see Twitter hype him up, I'm just like, bro, that ain't Walter. That's Gunther. You can't hype up Gunther.
No. If I'm Walter, bro, I'm getting fat as hell again, so they release me, bruh. I'm not doing this shit.
Bruh.
They're gonna have fucking big-ass Gunther on there.
Gunther? Bro's a fucking penguin from Adventure Time.
My God, dude. Yeah, if I was Walter, bro, I'm putting weight on, bro, so they release me.
I'm telling you, bro, I'm tweeting out hashtag unionization, please.
I could totally also see the reason they took Fabian away from that was because he's not German, and Vince wanted some Nazis on his roster, so he gave this shitty gimmick to them.
And they're just making him a generic Italian. Oh, he's probably going to be some type of mobster. You know NXT loves that, like, mobster thing.
Yeah,
He'll be an Italian mobster.
Either that. I'm surprised they didn't put him with Tony D'Angelo.
I am shocked. They might still. I could see him. I could see it.
Yeah, somebody good for the group.
Because that's all they don't really see him as a singles guy. They even good NXT didn't see him as a singles guy. So
Right.
I could see them putting him with D'Angelo.
I could see that, man, and I can also kind of see him just kind of if they being there, and almost, I mean, this kind of pretty boy gimmick that they kind of were steering him and Marcel.
Yeah.
And
Anyway.
right before they split the group, they were kind of steering them in that, like, pretty boy high fashion sense.
Like rich guy gimmick.
Yeah. So he kind of, you know, they kind of already showed it, man. But my God, if they don't put him with D'Angelo, man, this guy's gonna be flipping fucking pizzas in months.
God.
So
They'll have him talk like fucking Mario.
I'm surprised they didn't name him Mario or
my
Luigi.
Like a Luigi.
Luigi Vinci. Jesus.
Good lord.
Yeah, but I feel bad for the man, but golly.
Golly, bruh.
Yeah, I guess, oh, wait, no. We do have one more piece of WWE news. This just came out. WWE's current plan for the women's tag title tournament.
Tournament.
Yeah.
Tournament, quote unquote.
According to Dave Meltzer on the Wrestling Observer newsletter, several pitches have been made for the tournament. Two of them include a 4-team tournament.
Bro, that ain't a tournament. That's just qualifying matches. Like, bruh.
In what world would you see a 2-team tournament?
Bro.
Imagine the NBA playoffs starting with the Western and Eastern Conference Finals.
They just draw them out of a hat. Alright, we got this team. Done. Damn, this team. Alright, 2 more. Come on, bruh.
What sense does that make, bruh? Alright. Regarding the tag team titles, there will be a tournament. There have been different pitches made. At least 2 involved a 4-team tournament.
Bruh.
In one, the 4 names are Natalya and Shayna, Tamina and Dana Brooke, Nikki ASH and Doudrop, and Carmella and Zelina Vega, even though they already broke up. And
Oh yeah, they did.
they did.
Oh, yeah.
And just before we came on, Circade told me that Zelina Vega just got done with surgery, and she's gonna be out of action for a while. So
I think it's at 6 to 8 weeks or something like that.
what the fuck,
So,
man?
What is the fucking mystery 4th team you're gonna have to pull out your ass? What the fuck? Is it gonna be fucking Tamina and fucking Dana Brooke?
I could see them rushing Toxic Attraction to the main roster.
Good lord.
I could see that. Or
I don't know, bro.
yeah.
I really don't know. Who could you do?
So he says, except for Natalya and Baszler, there was no other team being used regularly, although Nikki ASH and Doudrop did do a television loss to Banks and Naomi 2 weeks ago. Natalya and Baszler were losing to Banks and Naomi at house shows and had a television tag title match a few weeks ago. Even Renee Paquette said WWE's women's tag titles were only important for 30 seconds.
Damn. You ain't wrong.
We'll have to wait and see who will end up becoming the new tag team champions. Dude, at this point, just award the fucking titles to somebody. Don't tell us that there's going to be a tournament and you know damn well you don't have no damn teams. How do you not have 4 teams
4
on your roster?
How do you not have 8 women that you could put in a tournament? 8 women. You don't have... That's sad, bro. Just get rid of the titles, bro.
Just get rid of the fucking titles, man.
Please.
If you can legitimately make a case in WWE for getting rid of the men's tag team titles, at least one set of them, because you don't even have enough teams there, what the hell makes you think you're in any position to have women's tag team titles?
They should be talking about just having one women's title, period. Let alone, don't even have a fucking tag title. You don't have the roster. You don't.
Exactly. It makes no sense, dude. It makes no sense. You don't got tag teams, get rid of the titles, because you're doing worse for the titles than you are ever doing good for them.
Literally.
You know, in the very beginning of those titles' existence, they had quite a few tag teams for the women. And now, at this stage of the game, man, you don't have shit.
No.
So what is the point, man?
Don't make sense.
No, not at all. It doesn't make any sense. But yeah, man, just get rid of the titles. You're doing, you know... Matter of fact, why does WWE have 2 sets of women's tag team championships?
Yeah. Why is there... Dude, who even hoots about the NXT tag champs? I don't know who they are. Are they Toxic Attraction? Oh, okay. I don't know who they were before. What they're going to be afterwards. Who have been NXT Women's Tag Champs?
Well, it was Dakota Kai and Raquel Gonzalez. Then it was Shotzi Blackheart and Ember Moon. Then I think Toxic Attraction won them from Io Shirai and Zoe Stark.
Oh yeah, that was a fucking team. Good lord. Just get rid of those titles too. Or just get rid of the NXT ones. Call them up. Come on.
Huh. What else has been it?
I think that was it?
I think that was like close to being it. Didn't Dakota Kai have like a different tag partner after Raquel?
Yeah, she did.
Did she?
Or was it Raquel that had a different partner?
Well,
no, Raquel went for the main women's title. Yeah, and then Dakota Kai teamed with somebody. Dude, who the fuck did she team with? I remember she did. She did it twice. Right after Raquel turned on her.
I can't remember.
All NXT women's tag. Okay.
I feel like there's been more than 4 champions.
I feel like it. Alright. First champs, Dakota Kai and Raquel Gonzalez. Oh, you motherfucker. Yeah, hold on. Reigns. There it goes. Reign number... Wait. Oh yeah, reign number 1. Dakota Kai, Raquel Gonzalez. Then Ember Moon and Shotzi Blackheart. Oh, and then The Way, Candice, and Indy.
Oh, that's right.
And then Io and
Zoe.
And Zoe Stark. Then Toxic Attraction. Then Dakota Kai and Raquel Gonzalez again. And then Toxic Attraction again.
Yeah, they did like lose them for like a week, didn't they?
Yeah, let me see how long these reigns were for. Yeah, they won it back for 3 days.
Yeah, because they had to call Raquel up.
Yep.
So they just dropped them on NXT after they won them at Stand and Deliver.
On the kickoff, actually.
Yep.
Oh, bro, yeah, I totally forgot about The Way. That makes sense.
How could you, bro? The faction was awesome.
Mm-hmm.
It was one of the last fun things in NXT.
Literally, bruh.
The Way. Yeah, man, so that's all the WWE news except for this, kind of, if you count this as WWE news, man. But we got a picture here of a MJF tweet and delete.
Oh, I saw that.
Sean Ross Sapp tweeted out, Tony Khan is asked about MJF by Kenny McIntosh. Tony Khan says that wrestling thrives when off-screen conflict sometimes carries over on-screen. That's pretty much what he said. MJF quote tweeted it and said, fucking LOL. Fuck this place, man. And this tweet has since been deleted.
Bro, what is up with MJF? I don't get it.
Either he's a really good worker, like
unbelievably
good. I don't know what to do. I do not understand his beef.
I don't get what he's upset about.
I don't get it at all. And I mean, not saying that he doesn't have his reasons, because maybe he does. We just don't know about him. But like,
What could it be?
yo, like what? Like,
It's either cash or creative, and both are good. He's
Yeah.
gonna get paid if he just signs the extension, and he's gonna get. He always have gotten great creative. He's gonna probably be world champion this year.
man, MJF at such a young age is one of those guys, man, where it's like you come out of a feud with him and you are 10 times better than you were before. You know what I mean? I mean, with the exception of Chris Jericho, but that was because Chris Jericho just generally isn't really that good as a babyface.
He's not at all.
But with the exception of that, man, I mean, you look at the stuff with Wardlow, you look at CM Punk beat MJF to elevate him to a world title. You know what I mean? I mean, and CM Punk, because of beating MJF in that dog collar match, was the final push he needed to elevate him to that world championship match, because obviously you can't rush him into that, so you need some build-up. That was an excellent build-up piece to the build-up. And his feud with MJF was fantastic. Look at what he's doing for Wardlow now. Look at how good he's made Wardlow look ever since Revolution. That is insane, bro. If he's doing stuff like that for people now, could you imagine how much better he's going to make people at age 30, 32, 35?
Come on, people. Like, come on. I don't get it. I don't get his beef, bruh.
I don't understand, man. And his booking is fantastic, man. And the money will come. I don't know what he's so upset about. I really don't. I mean, it's not like TK did it for somebody else, but he won't do it for you. Like, that's just a horrible precedent to set for the company.
Exactly.
You know, you can't change somebody's term. I mean, if MJF had such a problem with the money, why did he sign the contract to begin with?
Exactly. If now all of a sudden it's such bad money. I know it was great money at the time. It was probably one of the company's biggest contracts at the time. So, what's the beef now, bruh?
Yeah, man, and I mean, I could see, the only thing I could honestly see is if he's just upset because you got guys that are coming in and not doing as much as you are, and they're getting paid tremendously, and here you are, but you're still on your rookie contract, so to say. Like, if you would either sign an extension or just wait until 2024 for Tony Khan to get you in your sophomore contract, and it's going to be a lot bigger than your rookie contract because he was a nobody at the time. So, did you expect Tony Khan to offer MJF $5 million? You know what I mean? I mean,
he's not gonna risk $5 million like that.
He was practically a nobody at the time. So why would Tony Khan chuck out that kind of money? And I mean, yeah, he's paying Jeff Hardy, Punk, Danielson. He's paying them handsomely. What did you expect them to do?
Not pay them like that?
Exactly.
They wouldn't be here if they wouldn't be paid like that. Come on. You know that because you have the same mentality. But you just have to either re-up on your deal or wait. And if you can't do it, then that's your fault. If you can't be patient for the money, you ain't getting it. Don't make sense.
It doesn't. It doesn't make any sense at all, man. It really doesn't. I don't know what this guy's thinking, man. I really don't know what this guy's thinking. Like I said, either he's a really good worker, man, but for you to have that much disdain towards the company to tweet out, fuck this place, I don't understand. Every time he goes on television, if I'm MJF, bro, I'm putting my head down and I'm going to work until 2024 and just showing these people exactly what I'm worth. Because, and that's the thing, it seems like he's doing that.
Yeah.
It seems like he's like...
It's not like he's been slacking on TV.
Exactly, man. It's not like he's been... It's not like he's been like, oh, fuck this. I'm not even going to try anymore. Like...
He's doing his best.
I don't get it. I don't get it, man. It's like, dude, you're doing your best because you know the money's coming, bro. You're doing your best because you know the money's coming. So clearly, you haven't given up on the company, man. But I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know if this guy's just a really good worker, or I don't know. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's real. I don't know if it's fake. Whatever it is, man. This guy's a damn good worker.
Either way, man, because either he's working on TV and you can't even tell he's upset on TV, or he's working all of us by acting upset on social media. Yeah, man. Because I mean, on TV, it looks like the guy's having fun. Like I don't get it. I don't get it whatsoever, man. I mean, his AEW run has been fantastic, man. They have elevated his star. You know, for anybody that says AEW doesn't build stars, one of the first person AEW fans will use as an example is MJF. Yeah.
He has flourished under the AEW lights, man. He really has, and he's created a star for himself. And I mean, I get it, man. You want more money because you see people coming in doing less and getting more than you, but still in your rookie contract, man. You're still in your rookie contract. I mean, if you didn't want it to last that long,
shouldn't have signed that deal.
Why didn't you sign a 3-year?
Exactly.
Signed a 5, and it came with it, man. And you can't expect him to change the contract in the middle of it, man, because then everybody's gonna want that.
Exactly.
You know, I mean,
that's not a thing in any sport, in anything ever, in any form of entertainment. If you make more money, you sign for longer. That's how you do it, bro. You're not Robert Downey Jr., where one thing is gonna get you $20 million. You're not like that yet. You could be one day. You're just not like that yet, man. Be patient. Yeah.
So, yeah, man. I don't know, man. Either, like I said, either this guy's a really good worker or he is genuinely upset, and I don't understand why. I don't understand why at all. Like I said, it can't be the creative. It can't be the creative.
It can't be.
And I don't get how it's the cash, because at this point, dude, you know it's coming.
It's already been confirmed to be coming to you. You know, he's probably seen the numbers that TK's offering him already. And it's not that he doesn't like numbers. He just doesn't want to sign the extension, bruh. Come on. Cena and Rock weren't going crazy in their first contracts. They had rookie contracts, and they were built up through their career. That's how you do things in any form of entertainment.
Exactly, man. Vince McMahon did not come to John Cena in 2002 and said, look, $8 million.
Robert Downey Jr. made $500,000 in the first Iron Man movie. And in Endgame, I think what did he make? I think $40 million? Something like that. Some crazy, yeah. He made like $40 million. That's how it works. You start off as a risk to that, because he was a risk, you're a risk, everyone's a risk at the start of something, and you become a guaranteed. That's how you make that money. And he's on the way. He's already starting as guaranteed, so I don't get the beef, bro. I don't get it.
I don't either, man. I really don't. I don't. Yeah, like I said, man, either this guy's just a really good worker or he's upset over nothing, because creative is fantastic, and you fucking know damn well. You know damn well that money's coming. So I don't get it, man. I do not get it. Speaking of MJF, Karrion Kross, Killer Kross. Killer Kross, the former Karrion Kross, was originally scheduled to make his AEW debut earlier this month, where he would have faced Wardlow instead of W. Morrissey.
Nice name.
Per Fightful, man. The plans fell through. However, Karrion Kross became aware Scarlett would not appear alongside him and began having concerns the AEW debut would be unsuccessful, would be similar to his unsuccessful solo debut on Raw. Can't blame the man. Yeah, you can't blame the man for feeling that way. AEW and Kross remain on good terms despite this. Totally understand his frustration.
Oh yeah, his fear. I get it.
You want Scarlett with you because that's the act.
That's the whole act. Him and Scarlett.
That's the act, bro. You don't Kross. The next time Kross wants to be seen on a national scale is with his wife. Because that's just the fucking act. And WWE didn't understand that. They put him in a very uncomfortable situation, and he doesn't want to get caught up in that again. In no way can you blame that man at all.
Exactly. For
doing that, because he said it on the Chris Van Vliet show. Great listen. If you guys haven't got a chance, definitely recommend that. Killer Kross, Renee Paquette had a good one with them as well. Mm-hmm. He said, I was in NXT. I felt like my ideas were being heard. I felt like, it was just a good creative atmosphere. I get called up and they stripped my whole act from me. And made me, and Scarlett even said herself, like, I'm singing his theme song, but I'm not with him. Where does that make any sense? Because Kross said he would have even liked it better if they would have changed the theme song, because then you're giving the viewer the sense that you're getting a whole new act. Mm-hmm. But the fact that they kept his theme song is like, yeah, we know about Scarlett, but we really don't give a fuck. We just want you to be a gladiator.
Exactly.
It doesn't make any sense, and I think we will see him on AEW eventually, man. I think once some space frees up, and TK is searching for somebody who can fill a upper mid-card hole, maybe possibly even a main event hole, a future main event hole that he wants to be filled. I think we will see Killer Kross eventually. I could also see him coming in to join somebody's faction, whether it's an existing faction or not. Maybe it'll be a future one, who knows. Regardless, I think Kross would be pretty dope for even his own faction, but I think he thrived most just with him and Scarlett.
Yeah, that's what fits the best.
Exactly. Doesn't really, I'm sure he can make it work, but he doesn't really scream the kind of guy that has friends, typically. He just, kind of like Pac, man, is where you see him with Death Triangle, and it just doesn't click.
No, it just doesn't, no.
He's a loner. He's a loner. Well, in Kross's case, he's a loner with his wife. Exactly. So, that's what works best for him, and that's where he thrives most, and you cannot blame him at all for being skeptical, because the way they set that up was for a one-off. With W. Morrissey to come in, beat up on Wardlow for a little bit, take a couple power bombs. Kross, you can't do that.
No,
because Kross is a guy, man, where if you do eventually want him, you can't have his first impression to the aid. When he came into NXT, the first impression was, damn, this guy's badass as fuck. Mm-hmm. You don't want his first impression to be, wasn't that the guy that got his ass beat by Wardlow?
Look what happened to Lance Archer, bro. He used to be so cool, and now everyone knows he's Lance Loser. He's literally Lance Loser now, and you don't want a Killer Kross to be, what's a cool pun you could do for his fucking Killer jobber or whatever the fuck. I can't think of a pun. But you don't want people to think of Cross like people do of Archer, because at least I think of Archer as a loser. So that's what people would think of for Cross.
At this point, man, I would in no way even contemplate renewing that man's contract.
No, it's not worth it on both ends.
It's not. Lance could go back to New Japan and be a monster and be in Suzuki-gun.
God.
But you know, they can do that. They could do that. He could go do his own thing. But I don't. You know,
Come on, bro.
It does nothing.
And
it does nothing for anybody.
And one thing I did think worked out in the end with this whole situation, Killer Cross isn't just a one-off type of guy. He's one of those guys that will show up and be a piece of the show. And for W. Morrissey, man, I think he really deserved, and I'm happy he did get his chance at redemption on national television. I'm glad it worked out the way it did. He deserved to have his shot on Dynamite and just show, not even in a winning sense, but just in a showing up sense that he's a different person. I think he deserved that.
Yeah, absolutely, man. But yeah. So totally understand why, and Cross needs to come into AEW similar to how he came into NXT, where he doesn't necessarily need to go for the top dog, but he can go for one of them.
Mm-hmm.
So I would like to see Karrion Kross come in and
go for like a Joe for revenge.
I was just gonna say Samoa Joe. I think would be perfect because those two guys had a beef in NXT. They both got fucked over towards the end of their NXT runs. Joe would be a perfect one. A non-world champion Hangman, I think, would be pretty cool.
That'd be a dope one.
Hangman can take the loss. Like I said, obviously, if he doesn't have the world title, Moxley would be sick.
That'd be a violent-ass match. I would love that.
Yeah, because Mox could take the loss. Kind of bulletproof at this point, so nothing... That's the thing you can say about a lot of guys in AEW, bro. There's so many guys that are
bulletproof.
Are bulletproof because they've been built up so well and their runs have been so good, so solid of runs that you look at them and you could say, well, if I got a new guy coming into WWE right now and I want him to go for Seth Rollins, if Seth keeps taking losses, it's not going to be good for him at all.
No.
Seth isn't one of those guys that can be buried, but he's also one of those guys you don't want him to lose too much, man, because when you fall out of good graces with them, you fall hard. You know what I mean? To the point where, look at Dean Ambrose. Guy is huge act in the Shield, and he gets to a point where he's just mid-card loser. Or Bray Wyatt. He comes in and he's immediately in a feud with John Cena after a couple months. He's put together as this huge deal and he becomes a main event jobber. But in AEW, man, like with a lot of these guys, they can lose a feud and still be good. Like, look at MJF. Chris Jericho feud, he lost it. Goes into a feud. Yeah, he's fine. Jericho didn't need it, but that's besides the point. He's fine. Goes into a feud with CM Punk. You know, gets wins out of it. He doesn't necessarily lose it.
It's not over yet, but it's technically over.
Yeah, and CM Punk wins at Revolution. MJF looks fine, and it's because look at the parallels, man. MJF and CM Punk. MJF got 2 wins out of that. CM Punk got 1. So far, Seth Rollins has not got a single victory over Cody Rhodes. I'm not saying that Seth is buried, but I'm saying, man, when WWE wants to put somebody over, they completely say fuck the other person.
Yep. We can't make them. We don't know how to make them look good. We just have the other person win.
They have no idea how to make 2 people look good coming out of a feud. But they have no idea.
Exactly. Let's say we would get Cross versus Hangman. Hangman would look awesome because That's a threat he's never faced before, and he wouldn't be able to handle it yet. Not because he's not good enough, it's just he hasn't dealt with a problem like that before.
Exactly.
And the whole story of Hangman's side would be being able to learn how to face a guy like that. Next time, Hangman would win against Killer Cross, just because that's how AEW sets things up. It's simple storytelling that WWE just can't get.
Yeah, it's like Cody's coming in. You want to put Cody over. And on the other hand, it's kind of just like, yeah, fuck Seth.
Seth can take the L's.
Yeah.
He's good. When in AEW, it's this person can take the L, but next time they're going to win, or next feud they're going to win, or this is a whole learning curve for their story, something like that.
Look at Adam Cole coming out of the Hangman match. He lost 2 straight matches to Adam Page. But what does Tony Khan have in mind? Adam Cole is in the finals, probably is going to win the whole Owen Hart Cup tournament.
Exactly.
So he knows how to make people look good coming out of these situations, as to where when this feud with Cody's over, what is Seth going to do?
Exactly.
Necessarily. You know, it's not good, man. It's not good. I'm not saying that Seth is buried. I don't want to make it sound like I'm saying that Seth is buried and he's going to be buried, but
they're not doing any favors.
Yeah, exactly. I'm just trying to give you guys the example of what the kind of stuff AEW does to make both people look good, and on the other hand, we see the tendencies with WWE a lot of them saying, "Hooray, hooray, we have Cody, but now fuck Seth," pretty much.
And you were saying with Adam Cole, it's great with Adam Cole because he's faced Hangman Page twice. He's lost. He's winning this tournament. He's getting himself ready to face Hangman again. But if it's not Hangman that's champion, he's not ready for Hangman. He's going to lose against Punk because of that. Simple storytelling.
Exactly.
Simple.
Exactly, man. So that's the story of Karrion Kross going into AEW, and a little bit of our brilliance of the wrestling psychology.
It's easy, bruh. I don't know how people find this hard. It's easy as hell. You just think,
Yeah.
what would be the logical next step that this person would make?
Exactly. Because WWE, it's like, oh, Adam Cole lost twice against world champ Adam Page. So now we're kind of just gonna really have him do nothing.
He's just gonna go for a mid-card title now.
Yeah, probably not even that. He might just float around and get into a feud with
God knows who.
Austin Theory, and he's just gonna kind of
there.
float around and do nothing until we want to slot him back into the world title picture.
Randomly,
So
after a random qualifying match.
Exactly, man. AEW files new trademark with the United States Patent and Trademark Office. On May 17th, the company filed for the term Blood Moon Rising. The trademark is intended for entertainment services. The description notes it's a continuing program about wrestling. It looks like this could be the name of a new digital show based on the listing.
Could be something with Athena.
That's the
the
only
thing I could think of where it fits.
Yeah, that's
Like a little episode of one of. Because isn't there that AEW episodic show about backstage? One of the episodes could be with her, and that could be the episode name or something. But if it's not for Athena, don't do that for no show name, bruh. That shit sounds ass.
Yeah, that sounds weird as fuck. But yeah, that was the first thing I thought, man. Obviously, the name Moon.
I just instantly.
Everybody associates with her, for obvious reasons.
And blood is red. Ember was red.
Yeah,
That's what I think of.
yeah. I don't know, man. I don't know, but yeah, it should be interesting. At this point, though, I couldn't tell you. I couldn't tell you what the hell I think that means because I truly have no clue. And for the last piece of news before we get on to these predictions, man, Tony Khan I will admit, man, I'm a little upset that, why? Why Wrigley?
Yeah.
I mean, bruh, you bring AEW to the South Side where the real people are. Not these damn North Siders, bruh.
Pussies.
What the fuck? However, I do know the Wrigley is a very passionate stadium. And a lot of, even when the Cubs suck, man, they always manage, like this year, they always manage to sell that stadium out just because those Cubs fans are rabid fans, bruh. But
They are, bruh.
my dad's been to both. I've been to Comiskey. I don't know what the hell it's called now. U.S. Cellular Field, Guarantee Rate Field. I don't know what it's called. But Comiskey Field, where the Sox play. I've been to that one. Very nice park. I believe my dad told me that Wrigley is kind of dirty.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'd have to ask him again, though. He might have told me they might have cleaned it up since then.
Probably.
But anyway, Tony Khan had this to say about AEW running in Wrigley Field. He says, Wrigley Field would probably be my #1 dream venue. Cubs fan, I see.
Come on.
I just wish there was a way to put a roof over it.
What?
TK.
Why?
My first thought was, why don't you just do an awning like WWE does?
Yeah.
And I mean, I know that,
Look at the comparisons.
yeah, I know. Not even that, because, I mean, what do you expect the man to do? But I know you're in a baseball stadium, so they typically don't like when the stadium gets rained on, but the grass will be covered up anyway.
Yeah, they cover it up with like a floor.
And TK, dude, putting a roof on that is ruining the, like...
It's that's not the point.
Like, dude, like, the picture I'm looking at, I wish I could show you guys, but the picture I'm looking at, it's like showing the sky.
Yeah.
And like, goddamn, that'll look beautiful.
That's what you want to see.
That'll look beautiful, man. Like, obviously your hard cam will be facing the audience, man, but you could get some beautiful shots
Oh, bro.
of... I know during the baseball games, they got the drones that fly around and it'll show you like a complete view of like everything going on in the stadium, and then it'll like peek out and show you like the sky and everything. That is such a missed thing they do with baseball stadiums, man. WWE does it too. It's like they cover it up. Like, dude,
Let us see everything.
use that sky as a beautiful aesthetic. Like, Freddie Prinz was talking about rooftop wrestling, and you have a wrestling show, and your background is the skyline.
That'd be sick, bro. I would love that.
Use the baseball stadium to your advantage, because, dude, if you do that in the summer, it will start in the daytime. And sunset, God, that'll look beautiful.
Imagine the entrances at night, bro. Come on. I would go nuts. You would be able to see the fireworks in person.
Yeah,
you know,
bro.
Cody would have been loving to do that shit. His pyro would have went nuts. Like,
Well, I can't do that anymore.
or imagine some CM Punk pyro, make it shaped like the fucking flag in the sky with fireworks. You could do some crazy cool shit, bruh. Let us see the sky, but go to Wrigley Field, bruh. We will be there. Whether
Yes.
it's at an all-in-two or a double or nothing, I would love make it have the casino chips there, make it...
I believe the Sox stadium, their scoreboard has like casino chips, or it has like some kind of chips.
That would be sick. They could go there for a double or nothing or all-in-two, bro. You know how massive that would be?
Let's see.
Like, come on, bruh.
Close enough.
Yeah, it's like, you can make those into, they're like those little spinny ones. Yeah, you can make those into casino chips.
Dude, imagine. I know it's kind of hard to see for you guys, but look at that.
You know,
That's what the Sox have a beautiful scoreboard, man. And dude, imagine those as spinning double or nothing casino chips,
that would go
because those
nuts.
spin, I believe.
Yeah, they do spin. I remember that.
Like-
I was when I was like a kid.
I don't know if they're electronic boards or actual spindles, dude. But put some double or nothing casino chips, man, and have those things spin.
That shit would be unbelievable.
Dude, that would go so hard. I would not think about anywhere else for the next time you want to do a summer pay-per-view, whether it's All Out, All In 2, or Double or Nothing, man. If one of those summer shows, you got the perfect spot, man. You could come here in May easily, and you could come here in September easily. And like I said, man, even if it is this year, for all you morons, man, I really don't care, bruh, because look at what WWE is giving these poor fans, and these poor fans are eating it up. I feel sorry for them. These fans are eating up Hell in a Cell like they're going to get anything crazy.
They're going to see Hell in a Cell, bruh.
Bro, we've been robbed, dude. WWE can easily, couple years ago, easily could have did SummerSlam in Soldier Field or Wrigley or Comiskey. So it's like,
Come on, bruh.
Why? What is with these missed opportunities to do summer shows in Chicago? Like, you can't come here any other time, but they choose to come here when it's fucking freezing out.
Literally.
You
Well,
know-
one time they do come in the summer, it's fucking Hell in a Cell.
Like,
Bro,
who
nobody
cares?
cares about that shit. Come on.
We gotta go
bro.
watch Cody and Seth 3.
Oh,
It's
wow.
not like Cody's already 2-0 or anything.
Bro, Hell in a Cell probably sucks now live, because all you see is fucking red in front of everybody with the goddamn cage being red.
Like, dude, look at all that.
Dude, that is sick. You could do so much with that massive Tron.
Yeah, man. Like, I would, like, imagine using that and then just having a ramp come down.
Yep. That would be sick, bro.
Like,
Or if it's an all-in or an all-out, you can make those spinny things. Each one of them, you make a star for the Chicago flag.
yeah, bro.
You can do all the colors. You can make it look sick for either pay-per-view.
Or you put All-Star out.
Oh, that would be nuts, bruh.
Yeah, bro, and you can. We're looking at all the bushes and stuff that they got at the field, but yeah, bro, you could have a large ass ramp that comes down, dude. That shit will look incredible, man. That shit will look incredible. You got All Out or you got casino chips, like, dude, that.
It would be sick, bruh.
I would totally look at coming to the White Sox to White Sox Park, bro.
Do it, bruh.
Comiskey, man, that would go hard, man. But Wrigley's not a bad option either, man. Wrigley's not a bad option. Obviously, a lot of passionate fans go in those into that park, man. So either way, man. I mean, we've been robbed so much out of WWE giving us just shit pay-per-views every year, man. I mean, I love how Tony Khan wants to open up the possibilities to do Wrigley and possibly do Comiskey, man. I really think that shit's gonna be dope whenever they decide to do it, because nobody's done it, and it seems like one of the biggest Chicago wrestling no-brainers ever.
Yeah, exactly. They gotta do it, bruh. They gotta.
Like, God, you guys know the weather here is not always shitty. Like, you can eat, like, in the winter, I'll give it to you. But, like,
Right now, it's fine.
right now, dude, like, easily, bro. Like, from the months of May to September,
Prime time. Nice as hell. Come on.
nice as hell, man. It doesn't make sense, bro. It really doesn't make sense. And especially, too, because, like, I could see if Tony Khan was worried about coming here in an outside arena in June or July or August, because if you catch Chicago on a bad day, those fans are going to be burning in that heat, bro. But,
Oh,
like,
yeah.
May or September, the two biggest months for their pay-per-views,
It's the coolest month.
it's cool-ass weather. Like,
60s to 80s. I'd show up to a show in 82.
100%.
It'd be hot for me, but I'd be like, all right, I'll deal with it.
Exactly.
I don't
'Cause
give a shit.
yeah, especially because when night rolls around, it's going to be a nice breeze anyway, so.
Exactly. It'll probably be nice for the wrestlers, because in Florida they probably got to wrestle in like 97. Hell no. I don't know how they do it, bro. I don't know how. That's some
Remember,
determination.
remember in Daly's place for All Out, bro, and it was like 110 in the arena.
Bro, I would have been.
Fuck
I
that,
would have
man.
passed out.
I would have brought out some portable air conditioners, bro.
Just,
Bro, I tell you.
I'm telling you, bro.
Yeah, man, but do it, man. I'm getting excited talking about this shit, man. TK needs to fucking call us up, bro.
Yeah,
We gotta
gotta
give-
happen.
We gotta get. I'll give him some advice on some of these structures.
Mm-hmm.
Toronte says, "What the fuck is Dean Ambrose?" I'm dead.
I'm dead.
Yeah, man. But now it's time for the Double or Nothing 2022 predictions, man. We got pictures this time.
Nice.
Check it out, man. The first match. Rumor has it this is Logan's
Favorite
most
match?
anticipated match on the card.
He loves Hookhausen, bro.
Yep.
Massive fan.
Yeah, I heard he wasn't even buying the show. He was just gonna watch the buy-in.
Because he loves Danhausen so much.
Cause yeah, it's not even Hook, to be honest. It's just Danhausen. But here we go, man. Hook. I'll just call him Hookhausen. Hookhausen versus Tony Nese. Get this man the fuck out of here, bro. I don't even care that he's on the fucking pre-show. Get him out of here, man. What is this?
Such a waste,
And Smart Mark Sterling.
bro.
Why is this man Smart Mark Sterling?
Wrestling in a match on a buy-in.
Honestly, bro. And
Nice.
why is he with anybody but Jade Cargill?
Exactly, bro. I get it. He's also like MJF's lawyer. But like, why is he advocating for Tony Nese, bro?
I'd be advocating to get him the fuck out of here.
Bro, I'm telling you. Like, get the fuck out of here, bro.
Honestly.
Your ass sucks. You like, bro, he was like such a forgettable part about 205. I don't get why they signed him. He was so forgettable in 205.
So forgettable.
Like, out of all people from 205 Live, Buddy Murphy, Ali, Pac, Cedric, you got Tony Nese. His forgettable ass, bro. What the fuck? But yeah, what's the obvious prediction for this match? You ain't picking Tony Nese, bro. It's obvious. Hookhausen win.
Yeah, absolutely.
I just hope this little partnership don't last too long.
Yeah, I mean, I know TK knows what he's got in merch with these two guys, man, but
Yeah.
it's just not. I mean,
Everyone was saying their shirt together was ass.
so the one where it was like Beavis and Butthead,
Mm-hmm.
that one was horrible. Then they came out with just a regular one that said Hookhausen. I mean, I would never buy it, but I'm sure it sold. Yeah, I mean, it definitely looked better than that one because that one was ass. But yeah, I'm going with Hookhausen for the obvious win here, man.
Exactly. Same.
Bam.
Boom.
Next, we got this.
This is a match on the show.
Yes, this is
It's a match.
You know, where has Anna Jay even been? First of all,
Literally.
other than with them damn clowns that you know, are going to just be they're just gonna be with the company, man, until everybody's not with the company anymore, and that's the way they're gonna break up. But that's besides the point. She's with the Dark Order, man. She's with the Dark Order. I don't know what she's been doing, but it hasn't been good. Where has she even been to warrant her a TBS championship match?
Exactly, bro. You could pull out some cool people for her, for Jade Cargill to face.
Yeah. Yeah, man. I don't get it. I don't get it, man. I don't get it. I wish they would put something on the card that isn't just so predictable with Jade.
Yeah.
They kind of do this like all the time ever since she's been TBS Women's Champ. All her pay-per-view matches, I mean, they've been there. And I mean, the Tay Conti one was fun. It was a lot better than all of us had expected, but it's just so predictable. Like she's gonna win, you know, and that's gonna be the end of it.
Exactly. Throw a Deanna Purrazzo on there. Maybe give some intrigue to a Jade Cargill fucking match like that, where it's like we know she's gonna beat Anna Jay, obviously, but send in someone else that could beat her. Mainly, probably not, but has a chance. Come on.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. But obvious Jade Cargill win for me, man.
Exactly, bro. No, come on. That's the most obvious shit in the world.
Yeah. Next, we got this.
Match.
Death Triangle versus the House of Black. This was obviously supposed to happen at Revolution, man, but this got sidetracked because of Phoenix's injury. Therefore, we got the Dream faction of Penta, Pac, and Eric Redbeard. But we're finally getting this match, and this feud needs to be done. Done after this, bro.
Please. I want to see House of Black go for cool shit.
Yes, I want to see them go toward their trios. I want to see them face intriguing trios. I want to see them break up the Dark Order. Do something. If you're going to put them in a feud with the Dark Order, man, have them break the group up or something. I mean, enough of it, man. Enough of this.
Have them face the Blackpool Combat Club. Make them kind of target Wheeler Yuta more than the others. I think that would be a cool thing they could do, to intimidate him, because he's the easiest target for them in a way.
Yeah,
they could do so much cool shit, but we're stuck with this still, man.
Have this match be the catalyst to break up Death Triangle, man, because oh my god, this group has just been so underwhelming, and Pac needs to just be doing something way better, bro.
Way different, bro, because with his way of getting to Dynamite and getting to the shows, he can't always make it. It drags those two down, and it drags himself down, so just separate them. Let them all do their own thing, and I think breaking them up here could be cool. You could have a House of Black win, the other team breaks up. They could face the Dark Order. Dark Order could break up, and when they face Blackpool Combat Club, it could be a story of them sticking together through that shit, that they're stronger than those other teams. You do a lot of cool storytelling there, but come on, man. Please stop. Please stop.
Yeah, I'm going House of Black, but this absolutely needs to ramp up their booking, man, because it's enough of this just back and forth nothingness with Death Triangle, man.
Exactly, bro, 100%. House of Black, obviously, man. They need it, and I want them, and please break up Death Triangle. I'm done.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah, bro. Next, we got one of the most anticipated matches. The Anarchy in the Arena.
Bro, what?
This name, Jericho's definitely put together worse.
He has.
I don't really mind this name.
No.
Like I said, man, this dude has definitely had worse. However, yes, man, Jon Moxley, Bryan Danielson, the 2/3 of the, I was about to say it, the BCC versus Santana Ortiz and Eddie Kingston. Again, why in the hell would you offer Wheeler Yuta's services before your second biggest, arguably your first biggest pay-per-view of the year? Why would you do that? Why? I don't understand why you didn't just... I mean... Yes. This would have been perfect. This would have literally been perfect. Jericho, a couple years ago, called Jeff Cobb as his assassin to take out Jon Moxley. Have Jeff Cobb be the 6th member of the JAS, because he did it a couple years ago, and then have Wheeler Yuta in the match.
6v6.
They just had Jeff Cobb on Dynamite. Put him in that spot because Jericho, trying to get in the head of Jon Moxley or whatever, he's trying to piss off the BCC. So, just do that, bro. Just do that. Have the JAS and Jeff Cobb against the BCC and Santana Ortiz and Eddie Kingston.
Easy, bro.
Simple. I literally just came up with that 5 seconds of thinking. It's all it takes, bro. It's all it takes.
And in terms of the match itself, what is going to be the difference between this and Stadium Stampede?
What is going to be the difference between this and any of Jericho's? And it seems like he does them all the time. These multi-man matches at the pay-per-view. He did it with ATT.
Mm-hmm.
He did it 2 years in a row with Stadium Stampede, I believe. Blood and Guts. I mean, he's always in these multi-man matches.
And I know what they're going to do in this match. They're going to be in the ring. They're going to beat each other up a lot, use random weapons. They're slowly going to make their way to the back, through the crowd, into the back, do a couple things in the back, round back to the ring, and end the match. That's what happens every time, bro. Tired of it. I've been saying this for so long. We need a break from Jericho completely for a minute, bro.
Yeah. Or at least not having him on every single pay-per-view, I think would
Help a lot.
I think would help, absolutely. Or like I said, make it kind of intriguing. Add Jeff Cobb to the match, so that way we can have the full Blackpool Combat Club instead of just Moxley and Danielson, because you don't think that crowd would have went nuts for a Wheeler Yuta Double or Nothing showcase, bruh.
They would have loved it, bro. He would have got all the pop. Come on, bro.
Like, dude, Wheeler Yuta is at his hottest going into Double or Nothing, man, and you take him out? What?
I don't get it.
What was the thought process? Just add Jeff Cobb. He's done it before. It makes no sense, man. It makes no sense. But I'm going with the Blackpool Combat Club and the Street Thugs.
Same, man.
Or whatever the hell they're called.
Street Thugs.
But yeah, I'm going. They teased dissension on the Go Home show, so that means there's going to be no dissension, or maybe a little bit of it, but it's not really going to have that much of an impact. The JAS are going to get their asses whipped, and quite honestly, man, I hope this is the end of this group, but I know it's not going to be. So, yeah, I'm going with the BCC and the Street Thugs.
Yeah, bro, definitely. I think that's the obvious outcome, man, and it's the only right one. It's gonna be them.
Yeah, absolutely, man, absolutely. So, yeah. Also, just please let this be the end of it. I feel like there's gonna be a Blood and Guts.
I feel like there is, but please don't.
But dude,
Just don't.
just get Santana and Ortiz away from Chris Jericho, please.
Let them be a tag team. Please.
Yes, absolutely, man. Next, we got the Young Bucks versus the Hardy Boys.
I want to be really excited for this match, but
Same.
I'm scared.
I'm a little scared it's gonna go bad, and it's not gonna be the Young Bucks' fault whatsoever. This is the greatest tag team of the 2010s, of the 2020s. This is, in my honest opinion, these guys, I know they haven't made as much money as the Hardys, or maybe they have.
We don't know.
But my God, everybody brings that up when they talk about the greatest tag teams as if they're fucking financial advisors. This is the greatest tag team we've ever seen.
Oh, 100%. I think so. Genuinely.
I genuinely think that, bro. And there's so many people that say they're overrated, bro. But, dude, run the fucking tape back. Run them tapes back, bro. All we need at this point to solidify this fact is put these guys versus Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa and just watch greatness.
Exactly. Watch the greatest match ever unfold.
This is Elite versus Delete.
Oh, yeah, Matt was doing that. You know the classic Elite shirt where it just says the Elite?
Yeah, I seen he was wearing one that says Delete.
Yeah, the Delete. Kind of clever, kind of funny, but, like, I'm just scared. I'm just really scared for that. Not for the Young Bucks, not from their side, but
this man, Jeff.
bro, that man just has not been it, bro. He needed to take a break. And just on fucking Dynamite, Matt and Jeff were talking about how this is their last run, they're giving it all. Bro, you're sluggish as hell, bro. This ain't giving it your all. You're fucking winded after fucking 3 minutes.
I was gonna say you might as well file a trademark for the Winded Boys with a Z.
Fuck Willow, he's gonna be winded, bruh. The fuck, bruh? Like, you should have took a break, bruh. Should have waited, came in the AEW when you're ready, and have one great, genuinely great last run. I'm just scared for this match. I'm just scared, bruh. I really am. So
Yeah.
we'll see how it goes, man. Well, my prediction for the match is Young Bucks, man. But I just hope it lives up to what it should be, and what I hope it is. But with the way Jeff has been lately, bruh, I don't know, man. I don't know.
Yeah, man. Yeah, so, dude, yeah, I don't know. I really don't know with this, man. I feel like they better be ready to put themselves in a heavy audible situation here, because I feel like the Hardy Boys are gonna win. But honestly, bro, if they can't perform, you can't have them win. You can't. You need to be ready to call an audible, because if this turns out like shit, the Young Bucks need to just put them away. They need to just put them away, man, because you will be doing nothing but a disservice to the Bucks by making them look like shit and losing to a Hardy Boys in a match that is just sloppy as hell. And you just got Jeff just slugging around the damn arena, just barely, or around the ring, just barely keeping himself up. You can't have the Young Bucks lose in that situation. If they turn out a banger, obviously if the plan is for the Hardys to win, then you need to have the Hardys win, and it'll be good. But dude,
Oh, go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say, man, if it turns out sluggish, bro, you need to be ready to call an audible and just have the Bucks put them away, cause
fuck, man.
Yeah,
literally. And the Bucks winning could be a great way to get the Hardys off TV, for them to better themselves, because they could take this loss to the Young Bucks, to the people that were their inspiration, and they could break them and turn them broken, man. Please.
yes,
That's what I would do.
absolutely.
Because goddamn, do they not only need to be broken, they need to break. They need a break for themselves. Come on, bro. I need a break from them already, bro. Good lord.
For real, man. So yeah, I'm going Hardys. But they need to be in a position to call an audible. But I think since it's their first pay-per-view, I think they will pull out the victory. But I'm telling you right now, man, if this shit goes south, you need to call an audible, and the Bucks need to win, because they do not need to lose in
embarrassing faction.
Yeah. But I think the Hardy Boys will win. I think, yeah. So I'm gonna go Hardys.
I'll go Bucks.
Okay, fair enough. Hopefully, if this shit don't go right. Next we got. I'm assuming it's gonna be Ruby Soho, because who the hell would be interested in Britt Baker versus Chris Statlander?
A random ass match
in the finals of the Owen Hart Cup. The women's final for the Owen Hart Cup, man, I'm going to say it's going to be Britt Baker versus Ruby Soho. Ruby needs to win.
She needs to.
You did a just amazing debut for her. You did an amazing debut for her, man, and you put her in a position where it seemed like she was going to be treated as a huge star, and she wasn't, and it's just been mediocre ever since. But this needs to change, man. This needs to change, and by all out, she needs to face Thunder Rosa for that championship and win that championship, because enough is enough with Ruby Soho. She is such a star in that women's division, and she's been hiding in the dark, literally in the dark, for months, and it is ridiculous, man. It's ridiculous. Banger theme song. Her promos. Remember those promo battles with Britt?
That shit was heat, bro.
Like, bro.
That shit was fire.
dude, amazing stuff. And you've just done nothing with her since then, and it sucks. Ruby needs to win this. Ruby needs to go on, have a great summer, build that record all the way up to Thunder Rosa. 1 year ago, at All Out, Ruby dumped her over the top to get a shot at Britt, which she ended up losing. She needs to beat her, bro.
Easy storytelling,
She needs to beat her, absolutely. I'm gonna say the finals are Britt and Ruby, and I understand Britt's one of your biggest stars, bro. She doesn't need to win everything.
Nope.
She does not need to win everything. You do not want to get into Charlotte Flair purgatory with Britt Baker.
Where every time she wins, it's, oh, of course she wins.
Exactly.
Don't want to do that.
No.
Have Ruby win. I'm predicting Ruby.
Everybody was already shocked enough that she had beat Toni Storm. I wasn't, because Britt is one of their biggest stars, and Tony Khan's gonna want Britt on the show before he's gonna want Toni Storm.
It's just how it works.
Yeah. So I kind of had I didn't think that Britt was going to be in a position where she's off Double or Nothing. I think if this tournament wasn't a thing and Tony Khan really couldn't have a spot to slot her in, I think he wouldn't have. I think he would have just left her off. But if he had a position where he could get her on the show, I knew he was going to at all costs, man, because obviously he loves Britt. So, yeah, man. I had a feeling Britt was gonna win, but it needs to be Ruby. It needs to be Ruby, man.
Definitely, man. Definitely. I'm predicting Ruby, and it's gotta be, bro. It's gotta be.
Absolutely, man. Next, we have the finals to the men's Owen Hart Cup tournament. Ring of Honor television champ Samoa Joe versus Adam Cole. Adam Jones.
Bam.
You know it's all about the bam.
Fucking Adam Jones.
Samoa Joe versus Adam Cole. This one I can see the pay-per-view debut of Satnam Singh.
I can see it.
Already a flop. What was the point of having that Dynamite dud?
You could just done it here.
Bro, you had the Dynamite dud, and this man is barely featured on television at all.
Nobody acknowledges his existence. Why? Bro, people forgot he was signed. The fuck? Why is he employed? There's nothing to him. Not a thing.
No, nothing whatsoever. Samoa Joe and Adam Cole, man. I would say you can have, Satnam Singh and Jay Lethal come out and do all this stuff. I think this could be a good opportunity to maybe have them come out after the match, and then you can have somebody debut, because I don't know that they're having a battle royal of some sort. So usually they haven't even really been doing them, honestly. Lately they've kind of just been having Tony Schiavone come to the stage and be like, okay, we have a signing.
Yeah.
Here he is. Just here he is, as he shows us the paper, as to who, in bold print, Swerve Scott, or Swerve Strickland.
Idiot.
They haven't even been really doing the Battle Royal, which I missed because it was so fun.
It was fun. It was genuinely fun.
Yeah, it was such a fun part of the pay-per-view. It was either a Battle Royal or a ladder match, and I absolutely love that, but it seems like that's not really the case anymore. They kind of... But this could be a good spot if they do have Cesaro signed, to have him come out and maybe help Samoa Joe, be a big part of the Ring of Honor roster. Now they play the normal looking one.
Oh, wow.
But yeah, so I would like to see Adam Cole get a clean. I would like to see Adam Cole get a clean victory, man. I think in the memorial of Owen Hart, I think you just give us 2 great matches that end clean, no bullshit. Have Ruby win and have Adam Cole win, man. And I honestly, this might be one of my predictions to open the show.
I could very well see this opening the show.
Yeah,
Very well.
I'm gonna go ahead and predict Adam Cole though. I think he gets a clean victory, man. I don't in memory of Owen Hart, man. I don't want to see any fuck finishes. I don't want to see any distraction finishes. I don't want to see anything ending in a fluke. I just want to see just good wrestling, man, as he would have wanted, man. So I'm gonna go ahead and say Adam Cole.
Definitely, man. Same. Don't fuck it over. Don't do anything. But I'm going with Adam Cole too. I think that's who we all expect to win.
Absolutely. Next, we got the AEW World Tag Team Championship match, man. We have Swervely versus Jurassic Express. I don't know why it says Jungle Boy and Luchasaurus. Jurassic Express and Powerhouse Hobbs and Ricky Starks or Team Taz. I don't know who wrote those. But man,
That's tough.
do you go ahead and give Swerve and Keith Lee the belts?
That would be fun.
That would be, but I really don't see these guys as
Tag champs?
tag team. I don't really see these guys. Yeah, I don't really see these guys as a tag team, man. I just don't.
Like, it's fun temporarily. It's cool to keep them busy. But I see both of them as future TNT and World Champs. So
100%. You know, I will say this, and knock on wood, man. Knock on wood. Because you know, this fucking guy.
And he's destroying things.
Oh, he's in the America Top Team case.
What
a fucking moron. Why is he hanging out with Frankie Kazarian? Oh, good lord.
Kazarian, he's just gotta sit there and watch their 2 horny asses.
Dude, did you see that interview Sammy Guevara had? Where he's like, dude, nobody ever complained about your match quality.
No. And that's not what people are saying, bruh. They don't like what you're doing on TV.
Like, dude, nobody said you were a horrible TNT champ because of your match quality. Like, if anything shined through with your reign, it was that. No pay-per-view appearances with the title. The fucking belt, as far as we know, they may add something right now. As far as we know, the TNT Championship has not been on pay-per-view since September. It hasn't been on the last 2.
Possibly 3.
Is that Sky's belt? Is it all gold?
I think it's all gold. They tried.
Yeah, it's okay.
It's not bad.
Yeah, not hideous, but anyway. Yes. Yeah, that as well, man. The TNT title is not on pay-per-view again, unless they add something right now. I think he's saying something right now that he might give Sammy the match. And if that's the case, real quick, I'm going to predict Scorpio Sky because the shit needs to end. This feud needs to be done. It needs to be done.
Everyone's been saying stop flip-flopping the title. I think they've heard enough to where if he is defending it, it's got to be Scorpio Sky.
Yeah, and he absolutely needs to be done. Needs to be done with Sammy Guevara after this because this shit just sucks.
It really
shit
does.
sucks, man. But yes, Swerve was a guy that I honestly thought would be lost in the shuffle, but they've done a great job, even with this little bit of single stuff he's been doing. They've really done a great job in making him not feel that way, and they've been making him feel like he is a part of the roster and a promising upper mid-carder, man. And Keith Lee, the second he's done doing all this, because the world title situation is just filled up at the moment, he needs to be in that upper echelon of guys, man. Absolutely. He needs to be doing some great stuff, man. He hasn't really been given that opportunity yet, but I don't say I wouldn't put the titles on them.
No.
Just because, they were a tag team on the indies, man, but they've obviously grown out of that, man. And I mean, they're doing great stuff. They've made it work.
It's fun. I like it.
Yeah, they've made it work with what they've got. So there's that, but obviously this isn't a forever thing. I actually pitched this when they were both in WWE. These two guys teaming together. But, obviously that didn't work out because one turned into a bear. And
a cat at the same time.
But regardless, this obviously isn't a forever thing, man. Jungle Boy and Luchasaurus, I can genuinely see them getting fucked over by none other than Christian Cage.
I can see it.
And obviously that points all the fingers towards putting the belt on Starks and Hobbs. And I would totally be opposed to that, man. That sounds awesome. That sounds awesome, bro. Starks has really grown into his own. Powerhouse Hobbs as well. These guys have really grown into their own. Starks is damn entertaining on television, bro. With just the way he carries himself and all the goofy stuff that he wears, he has really grown into his own. And yeah, I've really become a big fan of Ricky Starks, man. He's just been solid across the board, man. And yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and predict Powerhouse Hobbs and Ricky Starks, man. I think Jurassic Express gets fucked over by none other than Mr. Cage.
I think so, definitely, man. And I would definitely put it on Powerhouse Hobbs and Ricky Starks. They've been here for a while. They're AEW mainstays. They've been great. They really came into their own. I would be 100% down for them as tag champs, bro. I'd say do it, man, and I'm gonna predict them, man, because we think we all know what's gonna happen with Jurassic Express, man. But man, put it on Ricky Starks and Powerhouse Hobbs. Oh, I saw that. Yeah, we talked about that earlier. That garbage ass shit. Ugh.
I'm trying to see.
Fucking Brandy. Nick Brandy versus Ronda.
I'm trying to see if they just added anything. What? TNT champion Scorpio Sky challenges those scumbags. This is from AEW's Twitter. Challenges those scumbags Sammy Guevara, Tay Conti, and Frankie Kazarian to a mixed trios match this Sunday at Double or Nothing against Sky, Ethan Page, and Paige Van Zant.
Yeah, random ass fucking match, bro.
So it looks like, he did purple and gold because he's for the Lakers.
Yeah, I didn't notice purple. That's kind of sick.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Don't really care for the gold strap.
Yeah.
But the design's cool. I like the purple. I felt like they were going to do the purple, and I think that looks really good.
Yeah, that looks really good. That looks really good for him. I will say.
Yeah, it fits him. It definitely fits him.
Fits him 100%.
I think the purple would pop more if the strap was black.
Yeah, well, yeah, 100%. But yeah, it looks like, well, to predict that, dude, I'm gonna say, you don't want to be in a position where you give You don't want to be in a position where you give Sammy Guevara a win on pay-per-view and this man just absolutely gets fucking booed out of the building, and you don't want your champion to lose on pay-per-view like you did with Brody Lee a couple years ago. So, give fucking dogs. So you don't want to put Sammy Guevara in a position where the man just gets absolutely booed out of the building on pay-per-view, and you don't want to puts Sky in a position that you put Brody Lee in a couple years ago, and you have the man lose on pay-per-view for no apparent reason. It's already bad enough that he's not defending the title on pay-per-view, so, give them the win. So I'll predict them, man. But for this match, I'll predict Powerhouse Hobbs and Ricky Starks.
Same, bro. Same.
Absolutely, man. Next, we have Thunder Rosa versus Serena Deeb for the AEW Women's World Championship, man.
I mean, what else?
Yeah. Thunder Rosa. Yeah, I mean, she just won the title, man. The feud hasn't really been too much of anything exciting. So, yeah, there's that. But, yeah, Thunder Rosa, I'm predicting Thunder Rosa 100%, man. I mean, yeah, not really too intriguing for this one. I mean, Serena Deeb's been built up pretty good, man, but I mean, the feud itself has just been, it's literally just been stage promos, and that's it.
Exactly, bro. So, it's an obvious Thunder Rosa win. They could have done a lot more with this feud.
Yeah. Next, MJF versus Wardlow. Well, Wardlow did get the upper hand on Dynamite, so I've seen a lot of people saying that they can see MJF winning this match.
To prolong it a little bit.
Yeah, but honestly, man, I don't see. Wardlow has to win.
He's got to.
Wardlow has to win, man. Yeah. I would just must meet the stipulated sanctions. Well, he did, but yeah, man. If he wins this match, I'm assuming he gets released from his contract, man. And the pacing to this feud has been so good. I don't
want them to fuck it up.
I don't want them to mess it up and prolong this because do this at Double or Nothing, because you're not gonna wait till All Out to give these guys another match where Wardlow does end up winning.
Just do it now.
Just do it now, man. And I mean, you can still have MJF keep fucking with Wardlow and just making his life horrible, but
they'll always be enemies. So you'll always have matches in the future.
Yeah, absolutely, man. So yeah, they'll always have matches, like Sir K just said, man. And Wardlow needs to win here. Like I said, the pacing has been so good to this feud, man. The pacing's been so good. And, you don't want to see them mess it up and you don't want Wardlow to be released from his contract on a regular episode of Dynamite. I'm going to go ahead and say Wardlow, man. I'm going to go ahead and predict Wardlow gets the victory and gets released from his contract. I'm also predicting we see a new theme song for Wardlow at Double or Nothing. I know he wouldn't be released from his contract then, so maybe after the match you could play the song, but I really think you'll get a great crowd reaction in a huge arena, sold-out arena, if you go ahead and give him a new theme song then. So...
Definitely, man. Definitely. I would love it. I hope we get to hear it at Double or Nothing. I think it would make the moment feel bigger if it's at Double or Nothing. It might not be... It would be technically a little more logical to do it after, but I want to see it at Double or Nothing, man. But Wardlow's got to win, man. Don't prolong anything. You don't need to. Let it end here. Let Wardlow win. Start Wardlow's solo run.
Exactly. Yeah, and I mean, for AEW's sake, man, it doesn't necessarily mean that the feud is over. It's just Wardlow's by himself now, and you could have that play into the fact even more of MJF being pissed off because now he's pissed off because Wardlow is free from his contract. So
and if they do want to prolong the feud, they could just make it Wardlow got his AEW contract. MJF and Shawn Spears are pissed, and they keep fucking with him. They could be like, oh yeah, now you're a part of the roster, so now I could keep fucking with you on the weekly. Come on. If you want to prolong the feud, do it that way.
Absolutely, man. I did see Durante put in the comments, Darby Allin versus Kyle O'Reilly.
Fun.
I did see that they were thinking about putting that on there. I'm not sure if they did, but if they did, I'll go ahead and predict Darby Allin.
Same. He's been losing generally lately. Give him a good pay-per-view win if that's a match.
Yeah. And for the main event,
I think because that's open. Yep.
for the main event, Adam Page versus CM Punk. Oh man. Oh, this one is hard to predict, bro.
It really is, bro. I don't know. It really could go either way, man. And either way, I'm down, man. I was thinking a lot before this weekend that I think it should be Hangman, but now it might be a little more logical to go with CM Punk, just because it could just that one. Because Hangman is established now, he's got his confidence. So if he loses now, it's just a matter of he knows what he can do now. He knows his worth. He'd go back for it, or he could go do his own thing, do something. But it can go either way, man.
There's so much to take into account here. I mean, you have to take into account, man, that CM Punk is getting older.
Mm-hmm.
He's getting older, so are you going to have this opportunity a year from now to have him go on a world title run, or do you want to do it now? And then there's also the opportunity of this. Do you have Hangman win this one? And do you have CM Punk versus Hangman 2 at Forbidden Door? Because they never really told us if Forbidden Door is a AEW versus New Japan show, or if it's just a joint show between the two. Because Supercard of Honor, for example, was just a joint show. Or is this going to be a AEW versus New Japan show? Because the Bullet Club and the Super Elite seemed pretty friendly.
Yeah, I don't think they'll be fighting each other. I think they'll be fighting together.
Maybe, man. And it's kind of weird to, because if Forbidden Door is just a joint show, you can easily put this on there and have CM Punk win then. But if it's not, and if these guys are going to be doing separate stuff on the show, what do you do there? What do you do there, man? Because it's pretty much now or never. If you want to, well, not now or never, but
it could be.
Yeah,
Never.
Exactly, man. But man, this is really tough. This is really tough. I really like the direction this is headed in. With Hangman telling CM Punk that he's defending AEW from him.
Mm-hmm. I love that. And that Hangman's like the only one that, not the only one, but one of the ones that see through CM Punk and knows he's the selfish person that just wants what he wants. And Punk's always said that he is that person. So I love it, man. I love it. But it's tough, bro. It's tough.
This is really tough, man. In the end, damn, I think I'm gonna go.
Thinking, bro. Who do I go with? If you're putting money on this shit, I would be too scared to put money on this match.
I would be way
too scared.
I'll put money on fucking.
I'll put money on Jade Cargill. That's guaranteed money right there, bro.
Yeah, honestly, bro, I'm putting money on Hookhausen. That's a match I'm betting on. Man, if I had to choose one, my final prediction, bro, it's really hard, but my final prediction is going to go to. My final prediction, I'm gonna say. I'm gonna go Hangman. I'm gonna say Adam Page. this could go either way, man, but just for the sake of giving you guys a prediction, man, I'm gonna predict Hangman Adam Page, man. Super hard though, bro. Super hard. I wouldn't put money on it, but
I would not.
I'll predict Hangman Page, man.
Definitely, man. And I think I'm gonna predict Punk, man. Again, not putting money on it. Ain't no way. But I'm predict CM Punk. Fuck it. Let's see. I just want to see who wins, bro.
Yeah. Do you see any debuts?
Oh, that's tough, man.
A lot of free agents, man.
I wouldn't say after this match. If anything, I could see Cesaro after that Adam Cole match. I could see Cesaro then. I don't see Gargano right now at all.
Yeah, I don't really see a spot for him slotting into this at all.
No.
Not this pay-per-view.
And not this fast. I see him coming and like full.
All out.
Either all out, Forbidden Door, probably all out. I think him and Candice just want their time, just their moment at home with their child. But I don't see Bray Wyatt not at Double or Nothing yet. Possibly at Full Gear. Why do we keep seeing Full Gear at Forbidden Door or All Out, man? I don't see many debuts tonight or on Sunday. Maybe a woman's debut. Maybe you could do Athena somewhere. Maybe she goes face to face with Rosa.
You also got to think too. What about the Double or Nothing after? Because last year, I believe they did Andrade on the Double or Nothing after, and 2 years ago they did FTR on the Dynamite after Double or Nothing. So, man,
it's tough, bro.
I mean, obviously, I'm always gonna fucking sit here and say Wyatt. I mean, those tweets with Hangman. So maybe he comes after, whether he wins or loses. I don't know. Can't really see anything for Johnny. Obviously, there's always going to be that chance. Like I said, obviously, there's always going to be that chance, at least in my mind, of Wyatt turning up. Even if it's true or not, there's always going to be that possibility for me. But don't really see Gargano. I could see Gargano with the Dynamite after, but I don't know. I think he might want a little bit longer with his child. So, obviously... I could see Cesaro and Athena maybe popping up. I don't know. Not really.
Not massive.
They haven't. Yeah, they haven't really thrown in any teases. But then again, last year they literally threw an absolute curveball with Leo Rush.
Random as hell.
Yeah. So there's a lot. There's Cross, who's a free. I mean, there's so many free agents right now. So. Yeah, it's going to be interesting, man. It's going to be interesting. But do we see Wyndham, man? I don't know. Probably not. But just for my mental sake, I'm going to say he's going to be there. He's going to show up. He's going to show up at Double or Nothing. This is going to be the one where he's going to show up, man. But
like 2 years.
It's probably not going to happen. It's probably not going to happen, man. But... what are you going to do, man? What are you going to do? In my mind, there's always going to be that chance he's popping up on this pay-per-view. So, yeah, man, for the sake of giving you guys a prediction, man, it's super hard, bro, but I'm going to say Adam Page.
I'm going to say Punk, man. Fuck it. Let's see, bro.
Yeah, man. And that is, that's the Double or Nothing prediction, man. And remember, we will be on live with the Double or Nothing review right after the show. So, can't wait to go over that with you guys, man. Shit's gonna be heat. Can't wait to be here with you guys, man. So it is going to be a fantastic night of wrestling on Sunday, man. I'm super excited for it. And yeah, that is gonna do it, man, for this edition of the Notorious podcast. Thank you guys for joining us for the news and the Double or Nothing predictions, man. And with that, it has been a pleasure, always a pleasure for my Johnny Mayhem. And that is going to do it, man. Once again, if you guys did not get a chance to get the merch, the link is in the description of this video. Bonfire.com, man. On the left, you got the base Notorious podcast logo design. And on the right, you have the Riddler-inspired Best Kept Secret to the IWC. Yes, you can now get those on Bonfire, man. They're live on the merch shop right now. And with that, man, that is going to do it for this edition of the Notorious podcast. Thank you guys for joining yet again. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And we will see you guys on Sunday, live right after Double or Nothing with the Double or Nothing 2022 show review. We'll see you guys Sunday, man.
Peace.